Badkhshi. 1 meter 71 tall, 5'7" They're fighting the featherweight division, so 56.7 kg or 125 pounds.
پرچمی که
He's got a record of 9 wins, 3
عبدالکریم برداشت کشیدن، مطمئن هستم وطندارای زیاد بدینای مسابقه در ورزشگاه آمدن، حضور دارن، با لب خندان، اعتماد به نفس، با اعتماد به نفس وارد شد. استرس نداره، ریلکس. امیده که سهم ما از این مسابقه خوشحالی باشه.
We've told you his backstory. He's a very strong fighter. That's not the main thing. That's his backstory. But in the cage, it's a different story. It's not so sad.
و فکر کنم
He knocks people out.
وطندار دیگری ما هست که
He's powerful.
پرچم گرفته، فکر کنم افغان است. وطندار ما بدون شک 100% افغان است. اسم مبارک شایان ندارم. برای عبدالکریم تنها نیست.
I mean, one of those things you want to do a quick turnaround and, you know,
Abdul Karim Badakhshi.
Especially when you're getting up there in age, you know, but you are the champ, you're the rank, you want to make it to UFC potentially.
از تیم مونیچ MMS استایل فایتش ایستاده، استرایکینگ استایل داره.
9-3, 4 of those are KO, 3 are submissions, and 5 of those
و میگه 4 تا را KO کرده، یعنی ناکاپ کرده، 3 تا را با سخمیشن شکست داده. هیجان خاص و ورزشگاه میآید. پرچم افغانستان در کنج رنگ کشیده شده.
He struggles with the long range and patient in general, but he has good scramble, excellent finish, fast starter, and lightning quick submissions as well as strikes. So that first round is going to tell us a lot. Because on the flip side, which he claims is power all arounder. That for sure. I am enjoying this so much. I wish there was something change. What's going on? It's excellent.
The ominous music for me.
It's really good.
Everyone is ready for this main event. I can't wait to hear the crowd when their champion walks out.
Oh, he does this song. How cool is that? The local boy, he trains here in Barcelona. They're loving to hear him.
Faria El Potro Menorquín Sintes. So I think he's got rid of the Menorquín part. It's now El Potro.
I mean, we don't have to say he's the #1 flyweight in Spain.
Yeah.
Very well ranked in Europe as well. 31 years of age.
Ranked 6 in Europe, yeah.
Yep.
And he's 21st pound for pound in Spain as well.
Wow.
He's 1.73 meters tall, or 5'8". And again in the featherweight division, 56.7 kg or 125 pounds. He's got a record of 10 wins and 3 defeats. His wins have come by 3 knockouts, 3 submissions and 4 decisions. His losses have come by 1 submission and 2 decisions. He's 27 years old and represents Livium Arboro in Barcelona. He originates from Menorca, Spain, but now I think he lives in Barcelona where he trains after.
No, he takes a flight every Friday to spar. He still lives in his tiny island.
Oh, well there you go.
He does his own work there, and he lives in a farm, and he has tiny goats.
Oh, I've got tiny goats. I'll have to talk about them with him.
Tiny goats.
Tiny goats are awesome. That's my whole Instagram, just tiny goats.
I'll send you some videos as well.
Please do.
I'm very interested to see where his mind's at. Just based on the fact that, you know, the last fight he had the injury, he's willing to take this. He's thinking about his age. He's thinking about his opportunities in the next fight. So What version of that are we going to see? Are we going to see a faster start because he's in his hometown? There's added pressure to that, but that's something that I saw him talk about how he likes the pressure, how it brings out the best of him. And right now he has the ability to just take all the energy from the crowd, everybody here that's just pouring it for him, and have an amazing performance.
He's that guy, he grows with the fight. For sure. Situation is the best case scenario. Activity point before, but now it's excellent. I mean, he's an all-rounder, cardio for days, mixing it up, great submissions, very hard to hit, very hard to find. And such a cool guard, he looks like he's touching weights, you see what I mean?
و بعد از پیروزی عبدالکریم با عبدالکریم دوباره لایف هستیم در تیکتاک منتظر باشید که با هم جشن بگیریم حضور تبریک به اوی برش.
Vente conmigo porque te presento en primer lugar en la esquina azul, vistiendo pantaloncillos azules, motivos laterales blancos, un peso en la báscula de 56 kilos 700 gramos, representando Múnich NBA. Él llega con un récord de 9 victorias.
171 سانتیمتر قد دارم، 56.7 کیلوگرم، 25 ساله، 9 پیروزی، 3 شکست و آلمان رو رپرزنت میکنه، ولی خب با پرچم رنگ افغانستان آمده. نفر 25م فلایویت روسیه هست.
Is it course like Wolf? Like Chimaev?
I think so, it's like Chimaev. Esquina roja, Wolf les presenta, vistiendo pantaloncillos rojos, motivos laterales dorados. Un peso en la báscula de 56 kilos 600 gramos. Acompañado en la esquina por Ignacio Capella, representando Nerium Arnold. Él ha sido campeón de España amateur. Él llega con un récord de 10 victorias, 3 derrotas. Él llega hoy aquí, defendiendo su título del peso en Moscú. Hoy vamos a dar la bienvenida desde Castel, Menorca. Es el tiempo de recibir al campeón de la categoría, Fabián el Potro.
They lost the jump here.
There we go, final instructions from the ref before our championship fight.
Shout out to Matti in Fabio's corner as well, his long-time training partner.
All the time. Play, catch good and back.
Esquina azul, Badakhshi. Esquina roja, el Potro Menorquín. Sintes, quiero un ruido, Barcelona.
There we go. This first round is going to tell us a lot. Will be the horse, will be the...
آقا در رمز اول دست میتن دعا بکنن بچه.
Such an unusual high guard that Fabio carries around.
Like wide elbows and looking straight at you.
Yeah. And also the hands are out.
Leaning the head forward as well.
Yeah. He almost looks out of
من
position.
گفتم بودم امتیاز میزبانی را دارد، تماشاچی برک حریف صدا میزنه.
Where speed is such a factor here.
تا فعلا نکته ای است که رد و بدل میشه از هر دو فایتر.
Yeah.
And again with the calf.
Yeah.
That seems to be very important. Just take
پیشنهاد
a
عبدالعزیز به عبدالکریمی بود که فقط حمله بکنه، فرصت نده تا پس بره حریف حمله بکنه، یعنی فرصت پیشروی به حریف نده.
What did Dan have to say? Money in the back?
Money in the bag, yeah.
I heard that you're going to money in the back.
اوه!
It's money in the back.
تیک داون بند. اولین تیک داون در رمز اول. دقیقه دوم.
Fabio finds himself on the
خیلی
bottom
خوب.
position.
Just holding so he can't posture for now while he figures out how to get out.
Not getting any damage or probably looking to get up. But he has good jiu-jitsu too. He won't sleep on it because he's such a good ability striker.
Abdulkarim.
He has good submissions as well.
He's getting closer a little by little to the fence, so he might utilize that to get on the hip and
توانایی فایت روی زمین داره.
be careful. Yeah.
Oh, he's using the fence really well to knock around through onto the back.
Yeah. That's very smart.
Oh.
Good tiny tricks.
One hook in. Is he going to do the same thing, turn to the fence?
Yeah. He might do the long hook, the Oliveira long hook, right?
Doing a good job by using that broomstick and then with his back leg
خیلی خوب
pulling
دفاع
at the
میکنه
other one.
حریف
And then he's switching off to
اجازه
a
نمیتن
different
روی زمین
submission.
کشیدن
But with
شود
all this, since his
تجربه
is
خوب
keeping a
دارن
really nice balance,
معلوم است
he's
مشخص است
staying calm and he's just defending.
اوه
his position.
آرنجه که
Spinning out the
He missed that one. That was creative.
yeah.
But now
Kامel
he's
is
away.
about
Now he's
to
back in the center. He's no longer against the fence, and he went from being taken down now to landing some more calf kicks. So this is quite an ideal start for him.
That was right in the kneecap too.
Oh wow, he rushes
خیلی عالی
in.
دوباره از سبک اول دومین
That was a
تکدم
good reactive
تا اینجای
takedown.
کار عبدالکریم خوب پیش رفته
You can see already a wealth in the.
تلاش داره برای سب پیشن فکر نکنم تاثیرگذار باشه از این
Oh,
حالت
that's a good knee pass, kneecap pass.
Be careful with the Dars
Yep.
in this position.
2 دقیقه تا ختم راند اول باقی مونده و
He's getting close. He needs to pull out. There we go.
He's did a good job using his knee as a
کریم
shield.
میخواست
there.
ارم
Separation.
ترنگل شوک بگیره که نشد
And he has great takedowns, really fast.
Mixes them well with his leg trips.
Yeah.
من فکر میکردم به فایت ایستاده پیش میره ولی خب
Tries to
Good
follow up for
scramble.
That round there, man.
Scramble here by Ivani
beautiful.
And again, we're back to
What a
that.
scramble from both of them.
Now they're in the dogfight position. Well, near back actually.
It's a great thing with flyweights. They just
Yeah.
keep moving, keep creating
Yeah.
scrambles, and it's just at the speed that they're able
اگر
to
قدرت
make
بدنی خود
decisions and go from
عبدالکریم
one
حفظ
position
بکنه
to the
انرژی
next.
کافی
It's
تا رند
really
سوم
impressive.
داشته باشه
I tell you what.
مطمئن هستم
Trapped down with his
پیروزی از خود
You
عبدالکریم
know,
هست
when the referees decide who's
انرژی خود در رند اول و قدر از دست دادن امیدوار هستم مشکل ساز نشه و رند 2 و 3 برای
you
عبدالکریم
can't see what they're doing. It's crazy.
ولی امتیاز ها را گرفتن نمرات عبدالکریم پیش است با 2 تکدم در رند
What's
اول
going on? It's really confusing.
همه چه خوب است امیدوار هستم خسته نشده باشه عبدالکریم
Himself, but in that switch to the figure 4,
He went.
he was
Tried
able
to
to
go for the hip toss.
Nice break now.
کمتر از یک دقیقه
Focus
مونده
here.
Overhand from Boston misses by a mile.
And now he wants to take back the takedown. He wants
Yeah,
to
I can do
keep
this
his score.
too. I can do this too, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to elevate there. Or the very least defend that Kimura first, of course. He has 40 seconds to work there. To be fair, Javier has kind of matched the intensity of both here in the first round. Not getting overwhelmed.
Yeah, no, nobody's had the clear edge.
Right. He can do an armbar. There is a counter to this Kimura with an armbar on the far side. I don't know if he's aware. He went for the
Nice position, gets a run.
15 ثانیه 15 ثانیه 14 ثانیه 14 ثانیه 10 ثانیه نه
10 seconds.
نه رند اول تمام است تمام بله رند اول تمام بود
great first round.
Yeah. An excellent
تا اینجای کار خوب پیش
image
رفت
here for the champ trying to put exclamation point on that round.
It looked a bit like when he got up, his right leg buckled a tiny bit.
Yes.
I don't know if it was from the calf kicks, because it doesn't take there's not many to cause extreme damage.
I think it was the leg. He had the injury first.
So don't throw yourself at him. Don't let him take you down again. If you want to take him down, you take him down, but don't let him take you down. You're hurting him. But don't let him take you down. Very clear instructions there. But easier said than done. We're going to round 2 of a possible 5.
Segundo asalto.
I think
Round 2.
Abdul is bringing a little bit heavier than Fabia is.
Heavier on his feet or heavier as in heavier strikes?
The Fabia corner is really wise. He said, look, he switched to southpaw. You need to be aware of that kick and do it yourself.
Oh, nice spinning back fist. Didn't expect that from Bosch, but good cover anyway.
Yeah, but see, this is what Bosch wants. You know, this race exchange is where he shines. Not sure if what Fabio should do. Seeing how well he's doing on the long range. Good takedown here.
Bosch holding on to the head, but there's no guillotine there.
Right.
I think at the end of the first round there seemed to be like an obvious.
Whoa. Oh,
Maybe there is a
it's,
guillotine there.
it's kind of deep, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a little bit hard because
cage
there's
is
a
somewhere.
cage, but he keeps turning him into a place where the cage won't be a problem anymore.
He's got a bit of space.
Yeah.
His arms in
But look how wise Fabia
guillotine.
is putting his hand against the fence. So he
Yes,
can
absolutely. Because before he was almost falling off to where the cage was an impediment to him, but he adjusted and brought him back into the cage where he couldn't finish that.
That's an excellent point. There was this tiny battle, yeah.
Sometimes it just takes a
Yeah.
little bit to get your position out. But the difference at the end of the first round is how many strikes and elbow cinches was throwing, as opposed, to his opponent when he was getting him down to the ground. It was more like a controlling type base, and that just gave Cintas so much confidence to think, hey, I'm just gonna go and take you down. I'm not gonna wait and try and strike for your leg trips and for your takedowns to do damage.
And how about this crowd reacting to escape? How educated is this crowd?
Absolutely.
Fadi's doing well using the weight because just pressing on your knees is a losing proposition. Abdul just pushes through and gets up.
Javier doing a good job of also putting his weight on top of his back there, making him carry a bit of his weight.
Bit of a stalemate. Referee puts him back in the middle. Oh, he wanted to wing that over left. So bad.
Boy, that one nearly got him.
Oh, good uppercut.
Oh!
That was a Mortal Kombat uppercut right there.
From the ground.
From the ground.
He does a good job at using his jab to draw out the attack, but he's just swinging a little bit too much.
Right. Oh, how about this?
To close the distance.
Oh,
And
Fabio
he-
has swings too with the Sotogaki there.
Using the same trip that Boris used on him.
To be fair, Fabio's not playing safe at all. I mean, I think he knows he can have it in the later rounds, and he's changing right here.
He really wants to make a statement, that's why I said it just depends on where his mindset's at. Does he want to come in and risk and, get an impressive win? Or does he want to play it safe and maybe the injury was still hurting him, but clearly not.
Well, sometimes if you're injured, maybe you're a bit more of a rush. I mean, the less minutes you're there, the less you're likely to get hurt. So sometimes it's like, want to take a longer and play safe.
Oh, he's looking for a
Everyone's
guillotine.
oh.
It's not under the chin though.
I mean, it's not
Right.
clean, but it's a bad position from being down there because I'm keen.
یک دست ثانیه مونده ولی خب
Yeah, but he did give him his
رقم
leg
دو خیلی
there.
فشار آورده حریف.
And now
راند
Boris
اول
back up.
عبدالکریم پیش بود خوب بود.
Boris is a survivor.
خسته هم شد انرژی
Yeah,
محسوس
He'll
شده.
grab on anything you come nearby.
I don't think that he's going to
ولی
quit. I
وقت
think
هست.
he's going to get to the end.
هنوز هم
He's gonna
نتیجه
have to push
مسابقه
him
با
out.
عبدالکریم هست.
Just has to be
هیچ
careful,
چیزی نیست،
just
فقط
keep exposing his neck like that.
Right.
فشار بیشتر
Persistent on the takedown attempt.
تهاجم
Okay,
شروع کرده.
Keep
It was
doing it.
really hard. He felt those for sure.
There you go.
عبدالکریم است.
35
35 ثانیه از 30 ثانیه دیگه عبدالکریم دوام بیاد
I think more fighters should
یک
use it
نفس
because
و
honestly, just one is devastating.
هنوز وقت است و
And
رمز
also
اول
with
هم
the
از
side of the head
عبدالکریم است.
especially when you're in pressure over the leg.
There's such a big difference between the aggressive ground fighters and more like relaxed and might look for a submission here. But if you see a difference when somebody is constantly looking for either damage or the submission, when it doesn't stop and he keeps letting the other person change position and think about how to get out from him. It doesn't let him relax.
Oh, last kick.
On the belly, isn't it?
تمام
He needs to
بزنه
He caught one on the chin.
Yeah.
He might have got it
مزارم داخل است دعا کنید اگر کریم رمز دیگر پیروز میدان است
Wow. He get cut? Yeah, a little bit, right? No.
I think disagree. But yeah, that was a bit risky there. Was
Yeah.
no need for that.
You know, especially with 10 seconds left, when you've already done so much
There's no need.
in the fight, you just have to have these moments where, hey, this is not a good. What will I
Oh, there
gain
you go.
from getting a good position right now in these last 10 seconds?
And that was a clean heel to the chin. Yeah, his teammate and trainer said, look, don't go there and exchange, just throw straight, you're longer, you're more precise, you can just easily win that way, don't go
فایتر
exchange,
یا حریف
there's no
سطح
need.
بالا به این میگن
Those are
ایستاده روی
his
زمین با
landing, his
تجربه
straights,
پرنتی
his jabs, and that's what gave him the entry to the takedown as well. The tighter he can be with his strikes, the more opportunity he has to come in around the strikes.
That's an excellent point. There's not just the safest strike, they're also the ones that he lands.
Yes.
He needs to stick to that, for sure.
The other ones he's swinging and actually leaving himself quite vulnerable.
رم داخل
I just
است
really hope he
استرس و
doesn't just
هیجان
want to
من
play to his crowd in Barcelona
بیشتر
for
بشه
first
خیلی
time fighting
استرس
in
دارم
one
رم
shot.
داخل
And
5
then,
دقیقه مانده
you
و
know, they're gonna stay trying to make show.
Boggs is starting to look a bit tired now.
Yeah.
Breathing very heavy. What's happening?
I don't know. Let me check with the back.
Well, they called time, I believe. I think the referees called. I think the referees called time.
I mean, this is good for Boggs because he was breathing very heavily.
Yeah, that's not good.
Tercer asalto, round 3.
That was really weird.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent kick. Good defense.
Oh, he had a top.
Almost. He tried the Haragoshi there.
He did such a good job at pulling his weight back towards his hips, and now he was able to shelf a leg and be in a really good position. And we are 4 minutes and 35 seconds into the left in the round.
Yeah, this is not good. He needs to scramble out of here. See how many fighters just give up the half guard just to sit down and strike a bit more.
وقت زیادی داریم
Tell you this much. Abdul is scrappy. He tried to scramble out of anything. Good pass here. Going tripod. Shout out to Demian Maya. How good was that guy? Going for the American on the far side.
There's just a lot of pressure from Sintes.
Yeah.
He looks just to compress his opponent to where your knees are against your chest and you're trying to push away, and he's coming back into. He can utilize that to get up. I really don't think he's going to get a submission off of that, and sometimes it leaves your head open. Like right now, Sintes could just do an elbow him.
Yeah.
It's like smothering him.
Yeah, and just
and
making it work.
The moment you're trying to submit him, whatever, he just scrambles out.
Yes.
He takes any chance he gets.
He's very tricky with the head in this position.
Yeah, that's an inverted triangle right there. Easy place, but I don't know if he has it.
بله حالت مسابقه تغییر کرد
He's out.
اینجا عبدالکریم باید
Yeah.
بهترین استفاده رو بکنه
His legs are strapped between
3 دقیقه وقت مونده اینجا فرصت خوب است برای عبدالکریم برای عبدالکریم ولی خیلی با تجربه است خیلی با تجربه است
Losing on the scorecards, a submission might be the way for him.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be hard for him to win a decision.
If he stays this round,
خیلی
it's going to
خوب
be
تمرین
considerable.
کرده دیده میشه
Wow, that was a really nice elbow. And good job at Simpsons by capitalizing the fact that boys went for turned right into a rear naked choke.
This could be it.
He can get to the side, but he can just strike right now.
Yeah.
Now he's giving it to him. Is that deep? Is that in?
I can't see. He's giving it back.
No, Tim's
He's on the chin, but if you have a good squeeze, you can still get it.
Yeah.
Some people
Like a back on the-